Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
And this is Maggie May. And join us as we follow the moon. As we follow the moon and we live full time in an RV, being organized is really important. So today, Kathy has some wonderful tips and tricks to share with you on how to keep your organization and your sanity while you're living in a motorhome.
That's right. These are just a handful of things that I do on a regular basis that make our life a little more easy and sometimes even more fun.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
Yes, organization. Organization is heaven's first law. This was written by Harriet Doan Prentice in 1916 in the book From Nature Forward. It doesn't matter the size of our RV, things are going to get cluttered, moved around every time we take something out and put it back in, and it ends up looking like this. So I am constantly and periodically going through and cleaning shelves. I might only do one, or I might go through 4 or 5 of them, but I'll go front to back and reorganize. It not only helps me to be able to see the next time I go in there, but it really helps me to remember what's in there. And everybody knows those plastic containers can just be turned into a mess. Now these are the shelves that are in our
pull-out pantry.
Our pull-out pantry. And what we did is we ordered a couple of extra shelves and put in there because there was a lot of wide open space. It's basically canned goods, basically Maggie's. Now, one of the other things that we use for organizing are all those hooks, they're command hooks. And everybody's seen them hanging pictures and this and that. We put them inside of our cupboards and hang things like hats and jewelry. You know, those things come in a lot of different sizes. So it just makes it easier to find everything. If my jewelry was in a little jewelry bag tucked away somewhere, I would never wear it.
When it's out where you can see it, it makes it so much better.
Now in the kitchen, we're constantly looking for things that are lightweight and easy to store, don't take up a whole lot of room. And these, I had to laugh. I was gone and Doug ordered these. And I thought, are these even safe to cook in? They are silicone.
I bought the whole set on Amazon for I think $11.
They're amazing. They really do work. You can use them in the oven. You can use them in the microwave.
Nothing sticks to them.
And they just roll up and fold up and squash up, and you can use them between things to keep things from rattling around. These are also silicone, and they're just from the dollar store. They're a smaller version, and it was ironic. The lady said something about them being children's utensils, but they work great. And then these two pans are actually made for the microwave, and they're made by Pampered Chef. So lightweight, they stack inside each other, and they actually travel in the microwave. Now these little things are so fun, and these are like, it's amazing. I thought it was a toy when it came. That's actually a skillet. And I can use the top part of it. I have cooked oatmeal. I've cooked a package of top ramen. I've boiled eggs in it. I've even warmed up Maggie's food on a cold morning. And then I found out that they made other little things too. This one was a waffle maker, and I love those waffles. They're the size of the ones you get in the freezer, so you can just do one at a time, which is usually plenty for me. And there's that little skillet.
I love this skillet because it works great if you're right-handed. It even works if you're left-handed.
The lid fits on the other part of the skillet. Both surfaces can be used, so you can fry an egg in one or a couple eggs and put a pancake in the back one. Now this is something new. This is a little bundt cake maker. And they're about the size of a donut. And if you get those Jiffy mixes, you can do 4 of them out of a Jiffy mix. And they are amazing. The same company comes up. This is for like little tarts, little like pie tarts. And there's the Keurig. And these are all small appliances that can be used, that they're easy to put away and don't take up a whole lot of space. There's a mixer that has, it's very small, compact. And then right there is, that's a single serving blender. And you could do shakes and make sauces and all kinds of stuff in them. Now, one last cooking surface, which I have done in a hurricane when I didn't have the motorhome, was right behind all that is setting a teapot on a tea warmer. And you do have to use a candle in that, those little tea candles, but that will heat. Now, some of the tips that I've got is, if you want to continue having that beautiful luster in your sink, just wipe it out. It's really not difficult. And there's another product that we've used,
Barkeepers Friend.
the Barkeepers Friend, and it just keeps it nice and clean and shiny.
Those little baskets too, we ran through the dishwasher and they stay looking new.
Another little idea is to run your washer through the spin cycle after you've done the wash, and that helps things to get dry quicker. And we also use these little dryer balls. They actually are supposed to help break down, keep things from
Looks like fabric softener.
like, yeah, without, because fabric softener will actually relieve a residue that clogs it up. And then afterwards, I use damprid, and I put it in my washer. You want to make sure that you dry that thing out after every use, or you're going to have mold grow very quickly. And this is even if you have a house, if you have a front load washer, you're going to get mold in there. So leave it open a little while, wipe it out. Don't forget to get the water that gathers there under that lip. And then I'll take those little...
They're a tension rod like they make for medicine cabinets.
Yeah. And there's a notch in those little, the beater bars there. I guess that's what they're called. Mm-hmm. And they just fit right into the center notch and goes across from one beater bar to the other. And there's the water that stuff collects. It's still good for a little bit longer. So I just hang it in there. They come a couple of different ways. I just like these because I can just hang it in there and we go down the road. All set for the next time. Now, in the shower, the little ridges there, with the tracks that the shower door goes across, that's one of the hardest things to keep clean. And so I'll take and I'll absorb all the extra water out of it with paper towel. And then I'll take and spray it down. And then I just use these little paint brushes. Those are actually sponge paint brushes. And they fit perfectly down in there.
Now they normally have like a pointed edge on them, but you cut that off flat.
Oh, I forgot that I'd done that. There you go. I forgot about that. But that really keeps them nice and clean. We don't want to talk too much about gunk.
That's right.
But yeah. But there's nothing worse.
Those sliding glass shower doors are nice, but that's one more thing to keep clean.
And that's some place that if you don't, it's going to get the water...
Looks like a mold or...
What's the white stuff that...
Mildew?
No, mildew, the chalky stuff.
Lime.
Lime. That lime buildup, which then it's going to be hard to open and close your shower doors. When I'm done, I just kind of wipe it so that it's dried out. There you go. Good as new. Now this is something my son got me for Christmas. I've always loved gardening, but of course we can't take dirt across state lines. These are hydroponic. The little containers there, they hold coconut core, and the seeds are down in there, and you just put them in there along with a little bit of fertilizer that comes with it. And we were amazed. This has only been a few weeks, because he got this for me at Christmas, and I think we waited at least 1 week before we got him going.
And we've had a good bit of that basil already.
We've been eating the basil. We've got some curly parsley there. There's 3 pods that I actually just put in. The back is peppermint and then dill, and we just had the dill in a wonderful dill dip that Doug made yesterday. And this is something my son also got me the year before for Christmas. And, you know, traveling, it's hard sometimes to miss out on all of the little kids. And of course, right now I've just got pictures that I took in there, but you can put in different playlists. This is some from all of our journeys, but I've got a playlist of the grandkids and another one of Maggie.
It's nice with the app that they can send you pictures, so even when you're not around, they can keep you updated on what's going on in their families.
That's right. It just sits on the counter, and the little, it has a remote control too, which I accidentally bumped and turned it off as I moved across there. You'll see it go out. But on the back is the stand, and the electric cord just plugs right into the back of it, and into the stand itself. And there it is. Now, speaking of your photography, artwork, we went and we took all the pictures out that came with with our rig, and replaced in the frames. We put in our own photography, and it really personalizes the space and helps you. You know, when you're looking around, you've got the memories of places you've been, some of your favorite things that you've seen, that you've got hanging on the wall. And honestly, I took a look at the artwork that came in them and stood there looking at them one day and thought, you know what? I've never been to that place, and that's a nice looking place to go, but I'd just as soon see somewhere that I've been.
Now the frames, with the exception of 2 that came with the coach, were all frames that we picked up at IKEA. They're all in the shiny silver to match the 2 original frames that came with it, with the exception of 1. And there is 1 frame in the coach that we really liked the frame, and it was black. And so I got some silver metallic paint and painted it down so that it complemented the other ones. It actually is this one right here.
That one right there, yeah.
But now when we look around, it brings back memories.
That's right. Now, one of the ways we like to personalize is with candles. It just gives a nice homey feel. And we don't use real candles. We just use because of the flame. Now, this light right here, I'm just going to say, here's the last tip. You've got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself when you go out walking. So use this lantern. I hope that these have given you some ideas, and if you would like to share some of your ideas down in the comments, please feel free. They're just some little things that we do, and I hope that you've enjoyed our video.
And likewise, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them, and Kathy will get right back to you on those. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. We appreciate that. And if you did get some good out of this video, leave us a thumbs up, like it. We do appreciate that very much. And until we see you on the road somewhere, thank you for joining us as we follow the moon. From all of us.
That's right.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when we have new videos listed. Also, be sure to check out our blog at followthemoon.us, and also our Facebook page at Follow the Moon, and on Instagram at Follow the Moon Travel. Thanks.